welcome to the Amigos Down Under podcast, where it's about three amigos talking about our experiences in Australia, how we've grown up with different backgrounds, our parents migrating to Australia, telling about our stories and our experiences in this great country. I'm joined with my co-hosts, Adrian.
Yo.
Seb.
Yo, how are you, Dougie?
What up?
Doing all right?
How we going, Age?
Good, mate.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Nice.
Everyone out there listening, give us a like, follow on our Instagram page, Amigos Down Under podcast on Instagram. Share any topics, questions, jokes that you want us to touch base on the show, or any other general comments. We'll try and get back to you as soon as possible.
Even just the most random shit, hey, just send it this way.
Yeah,
we'll talk
whatever.
about it. Yeah,
We'll talk about it.
yeah, fucking oath.
All right, today's episode.
Mm.
We have a special guest today.
It's been building, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's he who shall not be named.
He who shall not be named
will be named today.
will be.
William. How you go, Willy?
Willy!
Hey!
Hello, fellas. Hello. I
How's
am
it going?
here finally.
Welcome, William. Welcome.
Welcome, Willy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, that's tradition.
Ah, yes, tradition. Gentlemen, let's raise our glasses. So big shout out to Mr. Doug, who's brought a beautiful bottle of, what's that, Doug?
It's a Dalwhinnie,
It's Scotch.
15 years.
It's a
It's
scotch. So
Scotch.
pop that
It's
open,
Scotch.
Dougie. Oh. Cheers, gents. Cheers. Some good stuff. Big shout out to, we've actually got hang on, let me have a sip. Wait.
It's warm in the tum.
We've actually got a first groupie. Massive shout out to a good mate of ours and a previous guest on the show.
Guest number one.
Yeah.
Mr. Asian Persuasion.
Mr. Julius. Mr. Julio Sanchez. Julius. How you doing, my bro? You good? Yeah.
Seems like he's
What do you got over there?
It's got a nice spread
What?
over there.
Oh, you got a bit of scotch too. Cheers, Jules. Cheers.
What's been happening, boys, since our last get together? What's new?
Mr. Dougie, what about you?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm back at work. I started a bit later than everyone else, I think. Here,
Back at work.
Out of you guys. Well,
Yeah.
actually, no.
Wow.
Mister over there has...
Yeah.
I've
You know,
2 more
but-
days, man. That's it. 2 more.
Oh, that's it. Sorry.
That's it.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
is
We
man.
won't say how long he's had
Experience
off,
the
but it's more than 4 weeks, that's for sure. Fucker.
Yeah, just back at work. A lot of, other stuff that I have to work on is keeping me busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just been a bit of a drag.
Same, man.
Just hasn't been, work hasn't been too bad, but yeah, it's just getting back in the whole routine. I've been so tired after the holiday.
Yeah, look, honestly, without, trying to sound boring, because that's Adrian's job, it's the same
Agreed.
with me. Just, work and... Actually, speaking of work, a favourite Aussie saying came up during work, which we're going to use down later in the podcast, to refer to how shit work has been this week.
All right.
Yeah, but anyway, how about yourself, William? How you been?
I've been back at work,
Yeah?
in the office,
Mm.
couple of days a week at home, as per usual, and didn't miss it at all.
Willy's been
Can't say that I
fucking,
missed it one bit.
he's been shopping for some fucking turtles. I hear he's been sending me some pictures.
I've been
Hey.
having a look at, different things that I can get later on down the track.
Mm.
Have to downsize my current fish tank to a smaller one. So
All right.
And upgrade to a turtle.
What else are you going to do, Willie? Are you going to start some karate lessons and then get some radioactive goos and then chuck it on your turtles?
That'd be pretty fucking bad, actually.
That's next week's plan. So thanks for
He's gonna
spoiling the
He's going to be
surprise.
Splinter.
Mr. William, you went away with us where we went up to beautiful Anna Bay in that
Sure
week.
did.
You were there. We were trying to squeeze in more guests while we were up there, but unfortunately we were too busy
Having
fun. Yeah,
A lot of fun.
so it was good. But Mr. William, this is your chance to tell your story, and we actually want to hear it. We're not just saying that.
Okay. I thought you just being nice.
No, I sense my realism. We actually are really interested in your story. Tell us a bit about yourself. Born overseas, born here. What's the go?
No, I was born here
Yep.
in Australia.
Australian.
But both my parents were born in Uruguay.
Ah,
The story is they both met in Australia, though.
really?
They both came here separately, separate times, and then they met
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. So, you, obviously, background Uruguayan, both parents.
Background, both Uruguayan.
When did they come to Australia?
42 years ago? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so
Maybe a bit longer than that.
Yeah. So, what
that's
you're
80. 1980?
80, 81?
Yeah. No, I'm
Thereabouts?
83. I'm 83.
Yeah, but They came
Oh.
in 80.
Yeah.
It
1980,
would have
81.
been
79, 80.
before that, maybe
So-
79,
Right,
78,
43, hang on.
That's not too bad.
My maths isn't great, but does that, 83. That means you're 40 this year, is that right?
That is exactly
Oh,
what that is.
yeah.
Well, cheers to his 40th.
Thanks for
cheers.
bringing
Check
that
your
up.
calendars,
Cheers, big
boys.
man.
We've got the 40th planned. Oh. All right, so any siblings?
Yes, I have a sister.
No, she's older or younger.
She's younger. She's 2.5 years younger. She's just had her first kid. Yeah, little Neo.
Little Neo.
Yeah, he's not little, like he's about 6 months now, but
Hmm.
yeah,
Ah, still little, bro.
He's still little. In
Yeah.
my eyes, still little. When it doesn't walk, it's still little.
Well, hang on. Here's to Neo.
Oh.
Cheers, Neo.
Where's ours?
Yeah.
Hey? Or did you want one?
Oh,
Hang on.
look what's happening over here, folks.
Oh, look, Willie needs help over there, guys. His delicate computer hands. Give it to Jules, the man on the side. Look at
That was amazing. Whatever you just did, Jules. Ooh.
Have you ever been back to Uruguay?
Yeah, I've been to Uruguay. It was great. It was fantastic. Lots of
fucking oath.
barbecues, lots of poor people. There's a lot of rich people. There's no in between over there. It's like you either got a house or you don't.
that. Yeah, man.
Very,
Yep.
very simple.
When did you go back? How far? How long ago?
Oh, I went in the year 2000. So I did a big South
Holy
America,
shit.
USA trip. I think I caught something like 36 planes all up.
Damn.
That was, I'm never going to do that again.
So would
Yeah.
you go just US? Obviously, you probably had to go
US,
US.
Uruguay, Argentina.
Oh yeah, Argentina, nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
The most time you spent was in Uruguay, obviously.
I spent how long was it? 4 weeks. 4 weeks in Uruguay, 4 weeks in US. So it was a bit of a long trip.
So do you have family over there still?
I have heaps of family over there,
Yeah.
and they're all pretty good over there, as in doing really well for themselves.
Yeah.
As in big businesses, CEOs, and whatnot, building apartments and things like that.
Oh, nice.
So they're pretty lucky to be that well off.
Can I ask, have you ever ruled out going back?
No,
Haven't ruled it out?
no, I haven't.
Yep.
On,
No, I
like,
haven't.
yeah, you mean like as in on his own? Without his
On your
family,
own?
kind
Yeah,
of
on your own would be the fucking best. What are you talking about?
I haven't.
All love
but,
to your missus and kid.
Just take a moment and laugh.
I think like any country, things are different now. So if I'm going back, I'm going back by myself.
Hmm.
And don't know what to expect.
Do you read up much about Uruguay or anything like that?
I can't say that I do.
You don't follow? No, because
I'm not-
the
yeah.
president there, I don't know how long ago it was, but the president there, his salary was like 10 grand or something a year.
Yeah, he
like
donated.
Australian. He would donate
90% or 95%.
Yeah,
of it.
and-
He's actually not president anymore.
Well, when he was.
But yeah,
Mm.
he was very humble.
Is he the same guy that they've got a photo of him in a hospital waiting room and they tried to keep offering to put him ahead of the queue and he kept knocking it back? I don't know if you've seen that story or read
Yeah,
that
I've heard
story.
yeah. I've
Yeah,
heard
he
about
actually
it.
was in
I
a.
haven't seen
I'm
that
pretty
one.
sure it was him.
I would not be surprised with how he actually was.
That's a
because
leader, bro.
Every single interview he's ever done,
Yeah.
anyone's ever recorded a video of him,
Yep.
he's always acting the same way.
Yeah, what a champion, man. That's a leader. Yeah.
And he's very humble if you saw where he actually lived. So
That's
yes.
cool. So if we go back to your parents met here. That's
Yep.
that's pretty cool. Like going
Pretty
to another,
interesting.
yeah, coming
Yeah,
from
man.
another country. Is that they came at the same time or was it?
I know, I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Their
Yeah,
story
they must have come when they were like 20, 30,
Oh, wow.
30
Yeah.
years old. I don't, between that.
Yeah.
Between,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
On their
There's
own or with some family?
No, my mum came on her own.
On her own.
And your
So-
dad as well?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
No, sorry. No, my dad came with with my grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
His mum,
Yeah.
dad.
Mm.
Whereas my mum was by herself. Because
Oh,
a bit
wow.
of a story with my mum.
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
she was an orphan, and then she got adopted. However, her mum was over there in Uruguay, and then she came to Australia to I don't know, I guess to do something to get out of the country.
Yeah,
to-
shit.
Like
Mm.
everybody else, like every other Latino out there,
Yeah.
Mm.
they just want to get out of their country and be somewhere a little bit better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
nice.
Fuck,
and
dude. On your
create
own
a
too,
life
man.
for
That,
themselves here.
Yeah.
that'll be pretty crazy to go out on your own.
Well,
Shit,
yeah.
man.
It's fucking
Um,
nuts, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, have you sat and thought about that, Willie? Like, with your parents, just like the life they had, you're in a country, you barely know the language, and you got to build your whole life. Like, that's fucking nuts, man.
It is a big, scary risk. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I could.
Where would
ever
you go?
do that.
Question for everyone: where would you go if you had to do it? If you had to go leave Australia, I don't
Yeah.
know why you would.
Yeah, yeah.
Best country. Well, if you had to leave, where would you go? Where would you start fresh?
We'll start with guessing. Well, where would you go?
If I had a choice,
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%
man.
choice.
I
You're going to
would
go there, live
Start a
your
new
life.
life, like what your parents had done.
I would go to Europe, Germany, Switzerland. They're all very good countries, but for what's happening right now, it's kind of a little bit bit of a risk to do any of that. But
Fair enough.
if none of the wars were happening, that'll be a great opportunity to get out there, because you live in one country over there, you can get any country you want.
Fucking nice.
That's true.
That's true.
Good answer. I love it.
Yeah. Me? Oh, man. I think to kind of pull myself out of my comfort zone, Japan.
Yeah.
I have to go there and
Yeah.
it'll be kind of similar to, I'm sure all of our parents, they all came here and not knowing the language,
Yeah.
kind of build up from
Yeah.
basically nothing really. And Age, what about you?
I'll go somewhere beachy, island vibes, Hawaii, Fiji, something like that. I love the water, like we've said before.
Yeah.
And just a laid back lifestyle you have over there. You still party.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I'll go. I'm going to go to quick, boring answers. Canada, because apparently it's similar to Australia in a lot of ways. But I guess the one that's less boring would be the Philippines, because look, Jules looked up straight. Look at him. He looked up straight. Hey, big boy. Nah, because Filipino people are just fucking brilliant, man. They're just so welcoming and all that. Live with bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of stress. As long as you got enough to feed your family and have a good time, that's all you fucking need. So it's all like Mexico, like even the Latin countries is like that, man.
This guy chooses the second choice for all Latinos. It's either Australia or Canada.
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
look,
that's
hey,
what I mean. Like the boring answer was fucking
You're
Canada.
so vanilla.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, Adrian, I think you're teasing me.
That's a good segue into Australia Day. As in,
Australia Day.
what does that mean to us? So if you want, I'll start off. It means obviously all our parents came to Australia to start a new life for whatever reason.
For a reason, man. They didn't just pick it randomly.
Yeah. If it wasn't for that, I don't know what my life would have.
Crazy to think about it. Eh?
Could have been very different. Might not even be around.
Yeah.
As well. So
You could have been Canadian.
I could have been.
Could you
Canadian.
imagine the Canadian Doug, whiter than he is, and he'll just say "A" at the end of "A."
Scotch, eh?
Yeah. Canadian whiskey, eh?
I think the Canadians will be like,
Canadian club. Woo!
Hey!
the Canadians will be like, look at that white guy.
Wow, even the Canadians go, "Wow, he's white."
Oh, he's so shiny.
So shiny.
Imagine
He's
we were
so
all
greasy.
Canadian. If we were all Canadian. Oh, man. They always say Canadians are nice. We'd be the Gronks. We'd be the outcasts of the fucking dickheads of Canada.
Have you not
Canada.
seen Super Troopers?
Canada.
Canada.
We've not seen
Canada.
Super Troopers.
Shout out to Canada.
Think again.
Yeah, no, actually, I'd love to go. That's definitely on the bucket list.
that's
Canada,
on the bucket
100%.
list,
100%.
I won't say bucket list, but travel list. Let's say travel list.
travel
Got
list.
it. Canada. Go on.
But yeah, I think that's my gratitude and why Australia Day is what I think is really important in my life is that Australia's given us an opportunity. My parents came here with nothing. Australia gave them an opportunity to make something about themselves.
Yeah, man.
And I think that's what I think about Australia Day. That's why I celebrate it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, what it means to me and my family.
100%. I think that I'm not going into the political bullshit. There's a lot of political shit going on at the moment with the Australia Day, and as us being Latino, being wogs, being foreigners, assimilate, whatever the fuck you want to say about it, I think that pretty much every foreigner to this country that's come here, either themselves as first generation, second generation, etc., exactly what Doug said. Like, I'm not going to go further with that. What Doug said echoes everyone's sentiments. Australia has given our family the opportunity to do what we're doing, and we fucking love it. So, yeah. Age, Australia, that what does it mean for you, bro?
Oh, partying again.
Love it.
Yeah, of
What
course.
was
Love
it
it.
say
Fucking
that?
oath. Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
else?
Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Celebration.
Yeah, but I take it to the next step of just celebration. Party.
Party.
There has to be party.
Celebrate and party.
It's been every year we do something, right?
Yeah. Mr. William, Australia Day, what does it mean to you, bro?
Oh, well, pretty much like Doug. Our parents gave us the freedom, basically, to come here
Fucking oath.
to a country that provides that much freedom, even though some people may not think that. But
Yeah,
comparing it to other countries, we're pretty lucky. It's very multicultural. That's what I like. There's many types of nationalities in Australia. So, everyone seems to find their own kind somehow, somewhere, some way, especially
That's
the Latinos.
Well, look,
Now I feel like a gronk for just saying party.
dude. No. But I've been dying to ask
But it's
Willy.
true, but it's
So
true.
you said everyone seems to find. Do you know the story of how your parents met? Like normally with all of us, our parents met overseas, came here together to either raise a family or had a family, and you know what I mean, migrated here. Your parents met here. Was
They
the
met here.
Uruguayan club a thing back then? Was it
The Uruguayan club has been around for a
for
long
a fucking
time.
long time? Yeah,
But
man.
I highly doubt
Yeah.
that that's the place.
Do you know
that
the
they
story,
met.
bro? Do you know it?
I do not know
You
the
don't.
story.
Okay.
But
Well, there's some homework for you for the next time you're on
there
the
could be
show.
a part 2.
Yeah, I don't know. That'll be an interesting story. That's different too. Obviously, ours is.
Well, we all perked up when he said it. We're like, oh, like, you know, because we're like, even Jules, Juanitos is a little bit different, but Fabi, you guys, me, like, it's all the, you know, the parents have met and come here. Do you know what I mean? So that's
So
pretty
yeah,
cool,
your
man.
parents is a similar story to, you know, how basically, I'm assuming would be the same as how we all met our partners in Australia anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very similar, like,
Yeah.
you know,
So
in
I guess
some
when you
way, I
meet
guess.
your someone in
Yeah.
a country that you went to and they're from your same country, you're like, oh, what are the odds?
Yeah.
Stick with the
Oh,
norm.
well, I might as well keep you.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we'll go back with what you're saying with about multiculturalism in Australia. All right, so how was your schooling in Australia? Like when say, let's start from primary school. What primary school did you go to, or what area of primary school did you
Look,
go to?
that is a little hazy, and I'll tell you why. So, my dad didn't like to sit in one place for too long.
Oh, okay.
So, we moved around quite a bit. By
Yeah.
the age of about, let's just say end of high school. Yeah, I moved 11 times.
11.
11 times.
Damn.
Yes. So there's quite a few schools that I've been to.
Yeah.
Fairfield West. You know, I don't know. Fairvale is the high school I ended up in. I'm not going to go through the whole list.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
Holy
but,
shit.
I've been here and there.
Fairvale?
Fairvale, yes.
Did you go to Prewood?
I did not, but I know
Ah.
a lot of people from Prewood.
Yeah, he does.
What a whore.
Lots of
So,
people.
I'm interested. We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Doug. Remind me to come back to my
Yeah.
question. Go on.
All right, so I do remember you were telling me, at what point in time did you live in Dubbo?
Yes.
Yes.
I have heard.
Hey.
Like I was saying, I
Yeah.
moved around a lot. So
I've been everywhere, man.
my dad loved hunting and fishing and everything manly like this.
Like you.
So basically,
He's all man.
we went to Dubbo so he could hunt. So we lived there for about 2.5 years
Fuck.
before NBN, before it was actually anything else besides a small town.
Yeah.
How old were you there?
I was about 8, a little bit less.
How'd you
Around
find
that
that?
age.
How'd you find Dubbo?
That is a very different experience to what kids would have grown up around here. Like,
Yeah, man. Holy shit.
So,
I'd have been mad.
so you don't play in your room over there. You play outside. You come home from school. You get changed and you disappear.
Yeah.
Mum
Come
and Dad,
back when-
Where are they? I don't know.
When it starts to get dark, come home.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah. That's
So
bad, man.
anything from catching spiders and grasshoppers, climbing trees,
Yeah.
riding motorbikes.
Yeah.
There's other stuff too, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say.
You can say whatever you want,
You
here,
say
mate.
whatever, mate. This is a safe space.
Is that the first
Well,
time
we've
you
been,
deep throated someone?
I think your story is a little different to mine.
Oh, my bad.
Yours is a little dark. I don't know. I've had a few close calls riding motorbikes. I went through someone's colorbond fence.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck
I was,
yeah.
I was.
No,
I
no,
was,
tell that
on-
story.
yeah.
I need to hear that. Go.
Yeah, it's that- you can't just drop that and just
Well,
move on.
yeah. It
And
was-
that's how I fucked Madonna. No. Tell the
Hey,
story.
you've heard this story before. So yeah, mate got a bike, and his dad's like, "Oh, okay, have a go." I'm like, "Nah, just have a go." All right. So I mistaken the brake for the accelerator, and I was going all right, and then instead of pressing the brake, I went straight through the fence,
Kablamo.
and those panels just come out just like Lego.
Yeah.
They do slide out. Like if you hit them with a motorbike, yeah, they do
Yeah, it
slide
just
out.
came out just like that. I'm like, oh crap! Yeah,
What got me, man, was when you first started telling us about being out at Dubbo, the first thing you said, And anyone who knows Willy would be fucking spun out by that story. I'm sure Jules is a bit spun out
Yeah,
that
what
he
the
grew up
fuck,
in
man?
country. Like, he's like, what the fuck?
He's got a lair. He's got fucking
Yeah,
tech
but-
everywhere. He's got like 4 TVs.
Right?
And now
He's
gonna
literally,
say,
he
he's gonna say this in
literally,
Dubbo.
he literally works in IT. But the way he goes, the first thing he says, he goes, there was no NBN. He literally goes, no NBN.
I just wanted to paint a picture. Back then, there was nothing.
Just fucking red sand.
For the younger kids of the group, you know.
We lived in huts.
And you had pets. You had pets, but they were wild animals.
They were doing smoke signals as
yeah.
I
communication.
did have pets. You want to know how many?
Go.
Go ahead, mate. Let's
Please.
All right, listen. This is a standard residential house. So painting the picture.
Yep.
Made of
14
mud.
chickens.
go.
Yep.
14
14
chickens.
chickens, not 2. 14 for some reason.
14.
My dad
good
then
round number.
built an aviary. Then we had quails, we had budgies, we had like all types of birds in there.
Oh, fuck.
And it was like a full on like 4 meter big ass aviary out of chicken wire. There's Latino version. It's
Yeah,
not a real
DIY.
one.
Whether it was there or somewhere else in Australia, growing up, what sticks out to you? Where you go, yeah, man, that was mad. Like growing up in your childhood.
Look, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had so much freedom, and when I say I was catching bugs and stuff,
Yeah.
man, these things were like humongous. That
Like
was a lot of-
pterodactyl.
for a kid, no fear. I just did
Yeah.
whatever. Climbed 30, 40 meter trees. My parents looking for me. Where are you?
Mm.
Just don't say anything, and they won't find you. And, you know?
just stay silent.
So that and hunting, shot a couple of guns and things like that.
Mm.
Bow and arrows, you name it, all
Mm.
that Rambo shit that you see on the TV. Yeah, that's all
That's
the stuff
why-
we used to do.
That's why when we went camping, Willy came alive. That's why.
Yeah, man, I fucking miss that. I've
man.
heard stories, man. Like, fuck off, that wasn't Willy.
Oh,
But
bro.
as well, it's
Man.
like he was in an area where there was no reception.
Oh, that's right.
No nothing.
No MBN. No MBN.
So he was
Definitely no
he was going back to his childhood years and bringing back memories.
Yeah.
But the first chance he got to go back.
Oh, you
I'm
guys
gonna-
going back into town? I'm coming.
hang
I
on.
need to go. I haven't shat in 4 days. I need to go.
Childhood memories. So, which fence did he drive through with the fucking car?
Oh, yeah.
Well, motorbike through a fence.
Yeah.
Well, how was the multiculturalism in Dubbo?
To
How
be
was it?
honest, it was okay.
Who were your mates?
Depends on which area you lived in.
Who were your friends?
Oh, is it? It was like segregated or something.
A little bit.
Oh, really?
Back
Oh,
then, it's not it's more like you have your standard residential areas, and then you have your housing commission areas, / indigenous areas, and things like that.
Yeah.
That's the way it is there. But I looked up my old area. It is bulldozed. It's gone. All of it. The whole
Oh,
suburb.
is it?
No
So-
way.
Oh, wow.
It was like the
Developed?
no.
Like
Just
nothing there.
bush.
Just plain.
Oh,
Like
bullshit.
nothing.
No way.
Trees and grass. That's
Mm.
it. Lived in two areas. The east side, I think, was the richer side.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So I just had a standard house, nothing
Yeah.
crazy. I did live right in front of a cemetery. That was interesting. Every time you go outside, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go
what
back in
the
now.
fuck? No
So
way.
it's pretty
Did you do
freaky.
like a night run? Like, fuck this, I'm
Fuck
going in
that.
at
No,
night
man, I
time?
was less than 8. So what do you expect?
Yeah, fair enough.
I was
fair
stuck
enough.
on my cigar.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way.
Oh, see, even in Dubbo, he was still the IT bloke that we love.
I started gaming at a really young age. You know?
Mm.
Look, you touched on it before. You've been everywhere, man, but also a lot of schooling in that. So tell us a little bit about that. Like, talk us through that.
Well, as I said earlier, I moved 11 times before I finished high school. So
Fuck, that's
I
a lot,
was
man.
never
That's
set.
like once a year through your whole schooling.
I was never set.
Mm.
Like, I mean, the high school was the longest I've been at any school.
yeah, right.
So-
What did you see at these schools though? Was it multicultural? Was it
Mostly
one culture?
okay, so multicultural until I got to Fairvale,
Mm.
and then it's basically like, I don't know, 80% Asian. Then you've got like, 10% everything else, 20% everything else.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah. Good
Well,
math,
this
yeah.
is a great scotch. This is a great scotch.
yeah, playing the
Shout
Scotch.
out to
Yeah,
Fairvale
that's
for education that they have.
clearly they spent all their time, money, and efforts on the 80% Asian.
I was look. Maybe a lot of people don't know this, but my school was fights every day,
There.
all the time. I'm not talking about a fight in the playground. I'm talking about a lot of people, like gang fights, like a lot of BS like that.
Oh, that's what we spoke about last episode.
Yeah.
A lot of the race wars, gang wars.
Yeah, it's creeping back,
then,
well, more than
and
creeping
now
back
that's
in.
starting to
Yeah, so, well,
become a trend
It was
again.
a thing
we need
back
to went
then.
to the same school, so we went
Yeah.
to
It,
Fairway
it
House.
was it was before they put all the fences up on
Yeah.
all the high schools.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
Juanito
Fairvale
did that
was
too,
one
yeah.
of the first to get that
Mm.
fences.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Juanito mentioned that. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, like that's crazy that you both noticed the same thing.
People
when
used
you
to
see
intrude,
like
right?
Yeah.
300 people
Yeah.
in front of your school
Yeah.
on the street, covering the whole street
Mm.
with machetes and bats and you
Fucking hell,
name it,
man, that's bad.
you're like,
Well,
okay, I'm going to go the other way.
Willy was a front runner. He was at the front of that.
Yeah.
well, if you think about
Come
it,
on.
He was doing the Sonic thing.
You see these little, I don't know, a couple little Asian guys, and they might be normal sized Asian guys, but when they're fighting Samoan guys,
Yeah.
they are little Asian guys, and you see them with machetes, and they're like
Julius is
trying to
triggered,
hit
by the
these
way.
guys.
Our token, the token Asian. He's triggered.
Where?
Right, they were big. They were big.
Yeah.
And,
Actually, Jules is big for an Asian. He's also tall. Nah, fair enough, man. That's nuts.
You sure like talking about penises?
Penis, yeah.
Did they ever talk about?
But yeah,
you?
we cut off Doug. Doug, you had your question. What was the question, brother?
you had that because Fairvale was close to Canley Heights, Canley Vale, Cabramatta.
Correct.
And we had that period of time where Cabramatta was really, well, when we went to school, Cabramatta was a no-go zone kind of thing because the gangs kind of run Cabramatta. So it was you weren't far from there, so...
When I was younger, I wasn't really in Cabramatta in those areas. That's when I was older and I discovered that when you're an adult, you like to go and eat food all the time. And that's what adults do.
Yeah.
That's how we get fat. You know?
Yeah,
what do you want to
100%.
eat today? I don't know. Where do you want to eat?
That and beer
Oh. Yes.
slash alcohol. Can I go? So a lot of the connections within the party fam, which we've mentioned a few times, so we won't go too far into it.
Yep.
What's your connection with like Doug and Fab and whatnot? Like how do you know them?
Well, that started back in the day, about 16, 17, 18, when good old Marconi Latin Night was on.
Yep.
I'm not sure if a lot of people are aware of that, but that was it. That was our connection. I don't know how many people there were. I don't know if you can remember, Doug, but there were 30, 40, 50 plus.
a big group of
Like,
us, and that was
It was the whole club.
yeah.
Right.
That was a time where Latinos got together a lot. It was like the thing. Uruguayan club was still going hot. Marconi had obviously the Latin nights.
My parents used to go.
So, I mean, so a lot of
Mad,
people was
bro, mad.
That's fucked up. They're
yeah,
partying with you guys.
Yeah.
Your parents
Yeah,
used
see,
to go and
I'm at home drinking milk.
No, not even like your mum probably had you in the belly while your dad's out there on the dance floor punching the tequilas.
Yeah, and we're there stealing drinks.
My
He-
dad probably
he said
snuck
it,
you
I
guys
just
drinks
drank
for
it.
Oh,
sure.
100%. Your dad, fucking oath, yeah.
So, yeah, that's a funny story too. I'm sure everyone has their own Marconi stories, especially me. Always managed to get, well, not always, but a few times you get kicked out for no particular reason at all because they don't look like your face or
Oh, there's a
whatever.
reason, William. Don't worry,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, so if we go back to our connection, yeah, he's right. Where Marconi would have been you start meeting each other, and obviously at that point in time, it was we'll say it would be the start of the internet. It wasn't the start of the internet, but it was
It kind of was.
yeah,
Like,
it was
a
like
little bit less.
internet started getting pretty prominent in our high school times, and we had the channels, like the voice
ICQ,
channels, like yeah,
was it MSN?
MSN,
MSN,
yeah. I was on
ICQ,
MSN,
Merc
yeah.
or IRC, all those programs.
everyone from different schools, obviously, because we're all Prairie Wood, Bossie Park, Fairvale. Like, everyone knew everyone. We all met pretty much online and met through those parties and house parties and everything, and then just got to
Oh man,
got to go from
yeah,
there.
so many house parties. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like too
So
much.
many.
We'll have to talk those stories in the
Including,
full blown the subscribe only pay a fee version.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans version.
That was the woke.
Jules
That
will be
was
there
the
in his
woke
undies, like he already is right now.
Well, you said make yourself at home, and he's putting on a nice spread over there.
Yeah. So we go back in those days in high school, not because we went to the same school, but just through events.
So you
That
blokes go
happened to
back
us.
what over 20 years?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, easy.
Before-
25
It'd be like
years.
25 years
Before
or so.
18, it was.
Yeah, you what 15, 16? So yeah, 20.
Even
20
then,
Yeah,
back
but I
in the Seagull World days.
Yeah, back in the Seagull.
Ah,
my
Seagull
God,
World.
Seagull World.
intensity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Adrian doesn't
yeah.
know about Sigurd.
Surely.
He would have
Sonic,
loved it.
I know that.
Nah,
I know
he
what that
would
is.
have loved that. Yeah.
Yeah. he would have
If
loved
anyone here,
Bro.
yeah, bro, you would have loved that more than anyone here. Sigurd.
it. So, Willie, what do you like about living in Australia? You don't have to go one thing. But it can be a number of things. What do you like about what is it? The lifestyle.
I like being able to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Mm.
That's
Ah,
a big.
you know,
That's
I
a
fucking
big,
love that answer, man. That's brilliant.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
That's what
Very big.
Johnny Farn said. It.
Mm.
That's freedom.
That's freedom.
We're lucky. We got jobs. Obviously,
Mhm.
they pay you money,
Mhm.
enough money for you
fuck,
to
I
have a
love
comfortable
jobs, man.
life.
That's hectic. I love jobs. Fuck
yeah,
yeah.
but some jobs don't pay you enough money to eat, to have a house, and so
Yeah.
on.
Still pay you, but
They
you
pay
still
you.
get paid here.
They pay you, but not to live comfortably.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, 100%.
We all
That's-
live
love
comfortably, even though some.
I think
you know,
we live in Australia. We live a lot better than a lot of other countries. You know, even if you get minimum wage
Fucking
here,
hell.
it's a lot
Yeah,
better
yeah,
than
yeah.
anywhere else.
But
exactly.
what's an example of you just going, like, every now and then just go, fuck, I love this country? Like, what's something that hits, besides the freedom, what's something that hits you about this country that you just go, fuck yeah, that's mad?
Look, things change now. Now, married with a kid, just enjoying life.
Yeah,
That's all.
man.
That's it. That's all that's left.
You know we love putting shit in you, Willie, but you're a fucking legend, man. You really are. And I love that answer because it's straight from the heart. Like, Willie's just what you see, what you get. Straight from the heart. He's just come out and his beautiful wife and gorgeous daughter, that's his favorite thing. And I fucking love that. And the fact that he can share that in this country, that is brilliant. I fucking love it. And he loves his family, does anything for him, and you are one of the most patient blokes I've ever met in my fucking life.
I'm still
You
friends
really
with
are.
you, bastards.
unless you're a barbecue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Oh,
do
yeah.
I bring up
Oi.
old things for?
That's not, yeah, don't. We've got this unwritten rule. Willie does or does not know about it. Doesn't matter. We don't let him near a barbecue. Like, we just fucking stop him because he just seems to fuck him.
And
Yeah, but like I said-
he likes to
Like,
fight him for some
Our
reason.
story, your story, and my story is completely different. So don't let him near a barbecue.
Yeah,
of
don't
course,
let him. Just don't
for
do
two
it.
different reasons.
Yeah. But oi, Willie, you were telling me once that Argentinians make better asado than Uruguayans. Please elaborate.
I
Yeah, tell
never
us.
ever said that ever. So, Seb just crossed the line severely. You don't say that about a Uruguayan or an Argentinian, especially because if you know the history, they don't really get along with the Chileans. What do you call yourselves? Chileans? Chileans. Yes, that's the ones.
Yeah.
That's the
What's that background commentary, Jules?
Jules.
Oh, shit.
Is it?
Oh.
That was back in the day. That's not now.
Didn't that Uruguay just win the World Cup with that Uruguayan player Messi? No?
Messi.
Was that? No? Was am I wrong?
Were you watching the World Cup?
Yeah, bro, Uruguay, fucking blue and white. Same shit.
No, Uruguay's got that cunt that bites
Wait.
people.
Ah,
yeah.
yes.
Suarez.
Yeah, Di Maria. In the Uruguay. Speaking of eating.
Next segment. Willie, Aussie food, sausage roll or a meat pie?
That's a hard question.
Ooh.
That's
Pretty
a hard
simple, I
question.
think.
Really?
It's not simple.
What do you reckon? All right.
Nah,
let's go.
Willie's the
Elaborate,
first.
please.
It's-
Yeah.
Willie's the first one that said that's a
Yeah, you're right.
When
yeah.
hard
you think,
question.
When you think Bunnings snack, you
All right,
think,
bro, sausage
no.
roll, not a fucking, not a sausage sizzle, sausage roll.
Well, you said
Oh,
sausage
you
food,
fucking
right?
woke.
Aussie food, sausage
Woke.
roll.
Meat pie, sausage roll.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
If I had to
He
pick,
gave you
I
the
would
two.
pick meat pie.
Oh,
Okay, good. All right.
All
So, besides the 1% over there that loves sausage rolls,
I love sausage in my mouth, but
He does.
look at Jules perk up.
so
I think
your
you
meat
want
pie,
something.
your meat pie.
Mm.
What's your flavor? Go to. What is it? Gourmet pie. Besides the normal mince pie,
Brisket.
Oh.
From where? Brisket pie.
You tried a
Right.
bunch at the Central Coast. Can we plug them? We'll plug them. Fuck it. Ken's Humble Pie
Ken's
Shop.
Humble Pie Shop.
Yeah, Enrico's
That was great.
deli is better, but Ken's Humble Pie Shop. What was your favourite one there? Do you have one? Fuck off, Jules. Do you have one?
I like the. I did
All
like.
at once, he
I like
says.
the pepper pie.
Ah, that's the go-to, but
The pepper steak. Yeah, that was
Wh-
fucking
why-
brilliant.
Like if it's nice, just fucking keep eating
yeah,
it.
fair enough.
You know.
Doug has an
Right.
important question on the pie itself.
Yeah. So, Willie, if I give you traditional meat pie, let's just go keep it simple. Traditional meat pie. How do you eat it? Do you have a special technique? Do you have a certain way that you eat it?
Okay. So what I do, cook the pie. Yep. And to cool it down, how do you eat a meat pie that's burning like an asteroid? open the sauce bottle,
Mm.
turn it upside down.
What sauce?
Tomato.
Oh,
Sauce.
yes.
Yep, yep.
You
Tomato
get,
sauce on everything.
Yep.
Yeah. So open sauce bottle, stab the pie with the sauce bottle, and
Oh.
squish it in.
Okay.
Didn't we? Have we heard this? Where you,
No, I don't.
no, I swear. I remember saying you say essentially fuck the pie with the sauce bottle. I remember saying that.
I'm pretty sure that was maybe Juanito.
Or fub.
No,
Juanito or
Juanito was he takes it off.
No, it was
Really
fub.
He
Yeah,
takes
no,
off the
fub.
lid.
Yeah,
He
it
takes
must
off
be a
the-
Uruguayan
it's
thing. Uruguayan /
okay, so it
Arjo
must be
thing.
fub.
Yeah,
Where
but-
you fuck the pie with the sauce bottle. Go on.
No,
Continue,
you
please.
just put the sauce in. I don't know what you do with pies, but that's what I did.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So you put
Insert.
the insert
Insert.
into the top pastry.
And you inseminate it
And
with tomato
you
sauce.
flood.
You
You-
flood the pie.
With tomato sauce. Right.
Then,
Yep.
then depends on how I feel on the day. You either you take the lid off, you mix it around with a fork, put the lid back on, put more sauce on it, and then you eat it.
On top. All right. So you eat it by hand.
Of course,
Okay, good.
By
I'm
hand.
not that fancy.
Ah. Yeah, we've had lots of
I
variations.
don't
there's
need a fork and knife.
Yeah. Some people do. Some people do.
Handing over to Seb.
Oh, yes.
You have a
Okay.
meat pie in your hand. What are you drinking with it? Seb?
Yeah,
Us.
so Wills, I know you. We know you're not a massive beer drinker, although you're about to chug one. Which should we give him a plug? Hang on.
I
Let me
think
grab
we should
Adrian one.
we should all get a fresh one.
Yeah. Hang on.
I got
And,
a fresh one already. I'm already ahead of you, mate.
Here we go. There we go. Also, just while we're doing that, let me crack another one for Jules over there. And speaking of Jules,
No, he's good. He's
too late, Jules. I got you one. Yeah. So
he has a
speaking
beer.
of Jules, so during that segment, during that, he just said I can handle two at a time.
What a great man.
So I made him send it, and guys, I'm actually going to forward it to your age to put it on the on the Amigos Down Under page. So as Willy's talking, or whatever, I look over and Julius is taking selfies, and he's done his hair like. You'll see it. Like, if anyone's seen,
I had a bit of a look,
you had
yeah.
a little Adam Sandler. Is it Little Nicky or whatever? And he's got
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fucking hair down his face, and he's doing that, and he's blowing kisses to the camera. I said to him, "Send it to me." He did, and now we're going to put it on the fucking page. But sorry, Wills.
New
I
logo
digress.
coming,
That we are drinking a new one that I haven't tried before. And
Yeah.
Doug, thank you, Doug, for providing. Byron Bay, what is it, brother?
Byron Bay Brewery.
Byron Bay Brewery. And normally
Triple
I
B.
don't like fucking hipsters and shit, and Byron Bay's full of them. But you know what? This isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. But Willy, okay, so beer, please place your preference out of 4X, VB, and 2 is new. So 1, 2, 3. 1 being your favourite, 3 being your least favourite, and 2 being the middle one.
Yeah, okay. So new 4X, and if VB had to be there, I guess it's number 3.
Okay, so new, thank you, love you, because new's the best. 4X, well, I'll forgive you. Fair enough.
All right. So H. Let's
Yeah.
test
Give
Mr.
it a bit of
William.
a test. So the quiz goes. We do it to all our guests.
ya?
Yep. This is a common thing.
We
all the
do.
time.
So if you just had a pash, what did you just do?
Have a kiss.
Have a
Oh,
kiss,
well
okay?
done.
Yeah, nice.
Good. If someone is a huge sook, what are they? A racist, a big sports fan, a moody so-and-so, or someone who loves to pull practical jokes?
C.
See? Good. If someone
or
just
C?
if someone just gave you a stubby holder for Christmas, what would you do with it?
Put a drink in it.
Oh, yeah.
Put your beer bottle in it, yes?
Not just
Put
eating.
your
Not
cigarette
just-
butts in it.
Ciggy butt brain.
Oh.
Is that,
Cigarette
one, is
butts.
that one of the answers?
That's one of the answers.
These are all multiple choice, are they?
Where would you find budgie smugglers? Jules? Where would you find them?
I reckon Target.
All right, so where? All right, let me
on
answer
your
it.
head, on your
Let
shoulder.
me,
Is that what
let
you
me
mean?
ask it
Oh,
differently. Okay,
yeah.
so where would you wear them?
Oh, there you
Well,
go.
that's better.
Where would you wear them?
Obviously, you wouldn't wear them, but they go on your on your bum.
What?
Would you say they're kind of like putting
which-
undies on?
At which venue would you wear them?
At the beach.
At the beach.
Yeah,
Fantastic. Well done. If you were going to do some hard yakka, what would you most likely wear? A pair of Blunstons, a bulletproof vest, a suit, a pair of lights or running shoes, an apron.
A. I don't know what A is.
Bloodstones, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a work boot.
Oh, it's a work boot.
Bloodstone,
okay.
Bloodstone, yeah.
No, that's something new.
What's a pom?
Hey?
What's a pom?
What's a pom? A person from Britain.
From Britain.
From Britain. Yes.
You sound like you're from London.
Oh, you two! How wonderful!
I am.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, fuck my ass.
That's the one. Oh,
Oh, Terrence. Oh.
where, where would you be most likely to find a sanger?
Ooh.
Bunnings
Bunnings. I'll just put that. Yep.
on the weekends.
Yeah.
I don't know what they don't have every
If
day.
someone is getting stroppy,
What?
Yep.
what are
Ah.
they doing? Going to the shop to get snacks for a party, putting on weight, getting lazy, getting into a bad mood.
I don't. I think D.
Go
I don't
again?
know, Shrop.
If someone is getting stroppy,
What the fuck?
STROPPY,
Heard about it, just
are they going to the shop to get the snacks,
it's getting lazy.
putting on weight, getting lazy, or getting into a bad
Oh,
mood?
Stroppy putting on weight. I
Lazy?
think.
Is it shopping?
Correct.
I'll put it
Putting
on weight.
Put on weight, stroppy. Yeah, fair
Oh,
enough.
that's a little out of
Oh,
this
Yeah.
world.
Where would you find the toaster? Capital T.
Oh, I
What
know
the
this one.
fuck
Yeah,
is
I know
that?
this one. Yeah. Okay.
Where would you
It's,
find it?
it's a Sydney thing, right? I think.
Where would you find the toaster? Capital T. In the fridge in Melbourne, next to the Opera House, on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, I know this one.
I don't know this one.
Ilana
Okay.
Stuggy.
Is next to the Opera House. The apartment
Correct.
there is called, is known as the toaster.
Hey.
Well, there you go, Eastern Suburbs boy.
Oh, the circular, whatever it's QEQ.
No, literally,
Circular key.
Whatever
literally
the-
the apartments right across from there.
They're called
Yeah.
Key Grand or something like that. I don't know. I went there for my Christmas party.
Well, there you go.
Oh, another story.
Yeah.
No.
No. Oh, no. Is my wife listening?
Not across the river. Not across the river.
Next to the opera
Right
house.
next to yeah.
Age, how'd he go?
Hey?
He's done?
That's done, yeah.
Yeah, how'd he
no,
go?
you got them all right.
Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna throw one at you, Will, which I throw to every one of our guests. But I'm also gonna throw
Oh,
I'm gonna throw a curveball at all three of you after this one. Let's see if you know what it is. So you're in the car, right? Sit in the passenger seat. I'm driving. Sorry, you're driving. I'm sitting in the passenger seat.
Good.
And I point, and I go, check out old mate. He'd be spewing. He's just had a blowout of his 3-plugger. What have I just described?
Ah, he broke his thong.
Hey! Oh, Willy!
I know you pointed at Jules.
And that
because-
actually happened. That actually happened to our guest of honor here. Yeah, well done, Jules. Well done. Fuck, that
we
was
gave
funny.
it away. We gave it away. He knew
Oh,
straight
what did
away.
that happen to him as well? Yeah, I love it. So, okay. I'm not proud of this saying. I never said it. I didn't actually understand it for fucking ages.
Is this your work one?
No.
Oh, so you've got two.
That's my favorite Aussie saying.
okay.
This to me, I'm going to throw this at you guys, and then I'll tell a little bit of a story behind it. But if I said to you, show us your cut sanger, what am I saying?
Show us your vagina.
Yes.
Well, that's the first thing I thought of too. Yeah.
That's the first
Have
time.
you guys heard of that saying before?
Nah.
So I heard it.
But
and
yeah,
you can we went to school, right?
Kinda
And
work
there
it
was
out.
this girl, and she's lovely girl, like beautiful person. Anyway,
Obviously.
her nickname was Ranger, and one of the blokes I went to school with, he used to always say, "Ranger, show us your cut sanger." And I don't know why, but that story came into my head the other day. Can't remember what fucking triggered me.
Wow.
These are
And, yeah, I
one of
just
those
wanted to-
stories you never tell anyone.
I wanted to know.
Just saying.
It took me years to figure that out. Like I'd heard it for years,
And the
then,
three of us immediately thought of it straight
and you
away.
guys knew straight away. So you fuckers have a more dirty mind than me.
Moving on.
All right. So favorite Aussie saying, Willy. We'll come back to you. Give you a bit of time to think. I don't know if, or do you have one? Do you have one? Have you been
Well,
pre-prepared?
you have been talking about it the whole time. That's my favorite saying.
What?
Cunt.
Cunt. Oh,
That's the
there you
best
go.
one.
Yeah.
Hello, cunt. Missed you, cunt. You're
That's
a
it.
cunt.
All right.
You can use it for everything. It's
Love
the
it.
best one.
But you can it be derogatory or like it's like, man, he's a cunt, and it's like, oh, that's bad. But oh, he's the sickest cunt.
Exactly.
That's good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You can use the word for any situation, which is why I love it.
Yeah. Love
No,
it.
I got one. And
Oh, here we
I've
go.
actually,
Please,
I've actually said it. Well, I didn't say it. I typed it today. But I'm dropping the kids off at the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
I like
yeah.
that one.
Yeah. I think I loved it. That was
Do you know
What
what
does
I'm
that
saying?
mean,
I
Willy?
literally do that every Sunday. Yeah, go on.
What does it mean when I'm saying I'm going to drop the kids off at the pool?
What does it mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're chugging a shit.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Dougie said it
Nice.
today. I saw it on my kids.
Yeah, how good was it? Eh? Yeah, we love that.
So I've got my little website here,
Mhm.
and I pulled another one out of there.
Oh, here we go.
So this is a joke. I reckon it's pretty good.
Yeah, go for it,
Probably
man.
not the
Go. Let's
funniest
go.
one. But all right, so this is a story about mateship.
Ooh.
Okay, so Sheila didn't come home one night. When Bruce asked her where she'd been, she said she spent the night at a girlfriend's house. Bruce was a bit suspicious. She'd been rooting around, so rang her 10 closest friends, but none of them had seen her. Next week, Bruce didn't come home one night. Sheila asked him, "Where the hell have you been?" Bruce says, "Oh, I got a bit drunk at a mate's house. I thought it was safer not to drive and just crashed there." Sheila thinks he's been rooting around, so rings his 10 best mates. 8 of them say he spent the night there, and 2 claim he's still there. That's a story about mateship.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
mateship.
yeah.
Fucking oath.
And I've got another one,
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
just
another
to,
one. Go
to
on.
offend our southerners
Mm.
down there. A Tassie couple walk out.
Southerners, that's the end of the earth, mate.
Here we go. You're going very south.
A Tassie couple has walked out of the divorce court, and the wife is crying her heart out. The bloke says, "Oh, for fuck's sake, stop crying. You're still my sister."
That's messed up, mate.
Wow.
Good gold. Oh man, I've got two.
Go.
Two. All right. So I heard it. I actually heard it yesterday from a coworker. He's a top bloke. So he's fucking. Actually, I reckon he'd be really good on this. So we might bring him on the show. But we talked about like already second day. Literally, it was fucking Tuesday, and I go, "This shit's fucked." And he goes, "Yeah, cunt's fucked."
Oh, yeah.
Cunt's fucked.
That's-
And I'm like, I sat there and I went, write that one down for the podcast. But no, I actually remembered it. But also another one,
cunt's
which
fucked.
again, same co-worker yesterday as well, called him and I had to divert to a different place. And he goes, "Man, you know what? I'm fucking busting for a shit. So I'll go do a shit that'll buy you 20 minutes. I was like, perfect. That's what I needed. Sure enough, we met up at the same time. It was perfect timing. But when I met up with him, I said, "Oh, what? So you had a turtle head?" He was like, "Yeah, turtle head." Yeah, and then also punching cloth or touching cloth. Have you heard that one?
Yep.
Yeah. Were you punching or touching cloth?
Yep.
Yeah. Willy, you seem surprised. Have you heard that one?
I have not heard that one.
So where do you
It's
get it?
touching that- Yes.
Yeah, the
yes.
poo poo is leaving a
Very
little stamp.
Hey man, he's a splinter.
On
He
the
knows all about
undies.
turtles.
Oh, but yeah.
Yeah, sweet. All right. Well, that brings us to end of the episode. Thanks, Willie. Thanks
you.
for
Thank you. That
joining
was-
us.
Thank you very much.
Love it. Thank
Yeah,
you,
it was,
Willy.
Plenty of
you know,
stories.
thanks for coming on, man.
No problem. Thank you for inviting
Big
me.
shout out to our. Oh, look at that! He's just giving Willie a kiss on the
Oh,
head.
yeah.
Big
Little
shout out to our
besito.
groupie over there, Jules.
Little
You can put your
besito,
clothes back on
besito.
now.
Give us a follow, Amigos Down Under Podcast. Any photo suggestions, questions, jokes you want us to talk about on the show, we can do that for you. Give us
Anything.
a shout out. Give us a like, give us a follow.
Get us to try a beer, a scotch, a vodka, or whatever. Talk about fucking whatever. Talk about growing
Fuck,
up.
man, give us
But
a dare. We'll do
you
a
know
dare
what?
on
I reckon we do
Yeah.
an episode on fucking cartoons, like Biker Mice from Mars. Apparently, I'm not going to go on to that because that was my
Yeah.
favorite show. But all that type of shit. Just
Let us know what you want
sky's
us,
the limit.
Let us know what you want us to talk about. We will do it for you. We're happy to talk about anything.
That's it.
Thank you, boys, for the invite. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Cheers.